Hello and welcome to exercise 3. In this exercise we're gonna learn how to program a circular movement of the robot arm. You need to watch exercise 1 before doing this exercise because you need to import this 3D model that is named Cirkel and also part 1 into the gripper and place it in the middle of the table before we start. So if you don't know how to do that, please repeat exercise 1 so you know how to import it. And as I showed you in exercise 2, we need to open the main menu here. We click on the remote here on the right corner to get the programming pad. We go into job, we do create new job, we double click here to change the name. We say exercise 3, as the previous one you don't see what you write, but you put enter and you will see the job name right there. We click execute and now we have the program. And as previously we need to go to home. We double check that handle display is on and that it is synchronized. We click the second one so we get our arrows. Then we go down and see where the track is. Somewhere like that. Looks good. We go up to a safety height, something like that, and we press enter on the keyboard or the programming pad to save the position. We go down into the track, look that it's somewhere in the middle, and in the middle of the circle, somewhere like that, in one of the top radiuses. Save it over there. And what we need to do is go to controller again, check in visual paths so that we can see how we are going. We take this corner over here because to do a circle you need at least 3 points, but we're gonna do 4. So we save this position here. We go over somewhere here. We check. Looks good. And then we zoom in here. See that we have no collision. Looks good. Press enter to save the position. We move over to this side. Zoom in to see if we have any collisions. No. Enter. And go back to the starting position. Look, no collision. Good. Enter. And then up again. As you can see now on the paths, it will clip through the plate. That's because we have move J. In exercise 2 we learned about move L, which is the linear motion. Now we will change it to move C. So select the first step, and this one should be linear. Otherwise we will get a curve down here because it will take 3 points. It will take point 1, point 2 and 3 and make a circle between them. We don't want that. We want it to go linear down and then circle around. So the first one here shift, move linear. We know that the speed of 47 is too slow, so we change it. This is also the safety one, so let's say 150 and enter. We move down to 0.2. From here on now, we want to go in a circular way. So we select it, shift and down, and now you need to do shift again because you need to do 2 steps. If you use the keyboard, you just hold in shift and there will be no problem. But if you use the control pad, you need to click shift twice. Then we go over to speed, we select it. Now that we are in the track, we want to go quite fast. It's not the full speed. I think the full speed is around 2000, but 250 is quite okay. We put it in and enter. As you can see now, we only have 1 point on move C, so we still don't have a circular movement. So if we go and select the third point, do 2 times on the shift, select the speed to 250, enter. There is still no circular movement because, as I told you before, you need 3 points with move C to do a circle. So watch what happens here when we change point 4. We select it, shift down and do it again to get the move C, change the speed, select 250, enter, and when we click enter here, look at the movement from 2, 3 and 4. Now it turned into a circle because now it knows that from point 2 to point 3 to point 4 we need to do a circle. So then it can calculate the radius of the circle and get a circular movement. So let's change the camera so we can see better. Now we just need to do the same for point 4, 5 and 6 to get the circle all the way around. So we go to point 5, select it, shift, linear, circular, and select the speed to 250, enter, and enter to save it. Now you can see that it changed. But why did it change now? We didn't enter 3 new points. This is because now it calculates the circle from point 3, 4 to 5. So it doesn't need to be in that order. It just, you can have more than 3 points to make a circle, but you can't have less. And then we continue to point 6, select it, shift, circular movement, and select the speed, 250, enter. Very good. Now we have our circle. And the last thing, we want it to go linear up. So now I pushed on the up button, then we go back in the library because there is plenty commands you can use. If we hold in shift, we can see all the commands. So we want move L linear, and here the speed we can slow down a bit to 150 and enter. Before we test this program, it could be a wise decision to see that the circle is in the circle. So we follow it and we see, okay, it looks like it's inside the track. So the thing to do now is to try it out. We go into top bar and push play. We go, you see now, I have position 7 selected before I push play, so now I can't change the position. Now I need to go back to teach to go back to our 0 position. Now I push play again and it will start from the 0 position. Now I can push start and it will move, and we can see if it will hit anything. It doesn't look like it will hit the corners. Hard to see from this angle, but it looks smooth, looks like it's going without any collision. And that's how you program a circular movement in motoSim. This exercise is the last one for now, and I hope it has been to great help for you to understand the basics of motoSim.